Good morning, Year 5. Welcome back to our third topic lesson of Term 3. Today we're learning how to understand the environmental impacts of tourism. Okay, so first things first, on your worksheet there are 3 questions, and these are recapping our previous lessons. So the questions are: which continent is Spain found in? Describe where Spain is found in its continent, so use the compass, is it north, south, east, west? And what is physical geography? What does that mean? What does that include? So here is where you'll write your answers. Pause the video now and do that for me. Okay, here we go. So first things first, we're looking at tourism, but what is tourism? Do you know what tourism means? I'm sure you've all heard the word before. Tourism is travel for pleasure or business. So holiday makers, people who go to other countries to work, that is what tourism means. Okay. Now, what I'd like you to do is go on to YouTube and type in how mass tourism is destroying cities, and it will come up with this video here. I would like you to watch that video. So pause this video and watch that video now. Okay, so now that you've seen that video, I'm going to show you guys 3 different popular tourist destinations, locations, events, and what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to make notes on them in the table on your worksheet. So here is the table. So here is where you're going to write a few details about each event. And then here, that's where you're going to put the negative things, so the bad things that happen because of these events. Okay? So make sure you can think of some of the negative impacts on these places. Also have a little think about how will pollution affect Spain. Okay, so we've already looked at things like the crops that live there. How would pollution affect those crops? Don't forget about the weather. How would pollution affect the weather? And wildlife, the things that live and grow naturally in Spain. How will the negative impacts of pollution affect these things? Okay, so the first one, here we go. Camino de Santiago. So it's known in English as the Way of St. James. It's a network of pilgrims' ways or pilgrimages leading to the shrine of the Apostle St. James the Great in the Cathedral of Santiago de Compostela in Galicia, in northwestern Spain. So if you have a little look, northwestern Spain, north, east, south, west, northwest, there it is, just up there. Tradition has it that the remains of saints are buried there. So people walk from all over the place. Looking here, there's 5 different walks. It will take them about 35 days. So they'll walk from here, 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 or here. And over 300,000 people completed the walk in 2017. 300,000. Now, can you imagine 300,000 people walking these routes will do to Spain? Don't forget, a lot of these people don't live here normally. They've probably flown from all over the world to do this because it is a very, very famous pilgrimage. Okay? So you've got a few little bits of information there. Maybe you could include them on your sheet. But also what I'd like you to do is I'd like you to go onto KidRex and search up Camino de Santiago. See if you can find any more information there and how people coming from all over the world might negatively affect Spain. Okay? Right then, here we go. Next one. The running of the bulls. This is an event that involves running in front of a small group of cattle, typically 6, but sometimes 10 or more, that have been let loose on a course of a sectioned off subset of Pamplona. Okay, so as you can see, the people are all wearing white with a red handkerchief around their necks. I'm sure the bulls love that. So it's not just the taking part that happens. 1 million people watch this free event every single year, so you don't even need to pay to go and watch it. These businesses aren't making money from people coming here other than the hotels and things. It attracts visitors from all around the globe. So again, have a little think. All of these people, 1 million people every year, flying from all over the world just to come and see what is happening at this event. Okay, now how would that negatively affect everything? Very obviously, it will affect the wildlife. We've got some local bulls here. So over on your worksheet, make some notes, a few little key things about the event and what's bad about it. What is this level of tourism having on Spain? What's it doing to it? Okay. Third event, here we go. La Tomatina. So, it looks fun, doesn't it? This is a huge food fight in the streets of Brunel. For entertainment purposes, people throw tomatoes at each other. Participants are told to squash tomatoes before throwing them so that they don't hurt others. That's nice. Over 20,000 tomatoes are thrown every year. Now, I watched a documentary on this when I was, I don't know, maybe 10 or 11. And since then, I've always wanted to go. I think it sounds amazing. I imagine it's probably a bit smelly by the end of the day in the Spanish heat, but it does look brilliant. But how would people like me, flying all the way over to this Brunel in Spain, have an effect on the environment? Would I have a positive effect from going there or a negative effect? I wonder. So remember, all these people flying in from all over the place, locals driving there, that's a lot of people. Have a little think. Also, don't forget about the crops that Spain grow. There are 20,000 tomatoes grown every year. Do you think they can use those tomatoes afterwards? Maybe this is how they make puree. I don't know. So, again, on your sheet, I'd like you to make some notes. Make sure you list the bad things about this event, but also have a little look at KidRex. See if you can find out any more information there. I bet there's some brilliant videos of La Tomatina. Okay, so I've just given you three. I gave you the Camino de Santiago, I gave you the running of the bulls, and I gave you La Tomatina. I would like you to find out two more events or just famous locations in Spain that people are going to come out of their way to try and visit, okay? So again, you're going to have to make some notes on these two places. I've left you two boxes here. Make sure you include the negative aspects, so the bad things that happen when all of these people come, okay? Now, once you've done that and you've filled in your table, I would like you to tell me how tourism has affected Spain, okay? So, it may bring lots and lots of people, but is this always a good thing? Is it always better to have people from flying all over the world? I'm sure there's probably some people that would make a lot of money from all this tourism, but is that necessarily good for the actual country of Spain, for the things that live there, for the things that grow there? Okay, just have a little think. Okay, when you've done this, take a photo of your work, send it in on Portfolio. I can't wait to see what you've done. Thanks, guys. See you later. Bye.